We departed Fall City this morning and are flying around the Cascades on our way to Duval. Actually, this is the longest way, but it is really pretty and a good day to fly. We're going to compare the Cessna 182 against the Cessna 205. The Cessna 205 has a gross weight of 3,300 pounds, where the Cessna 182, in my case the P model, has a gross weight of 2950. So that's a big difference on the capability of carrying a lot more weight on the 205. First in turn will be the Cessna 182, will be a short takeoff and a short landing. The Cessna 182 has a P-pump with 270 horsepower. It is a carbureted engine. Brian uses the same technique as I do, rolling through the turn for the takeoff. The 205 has a IO 470 with 260 horsepower and it is fuel injected. This Cessna 205 is a 1963 model. It has a stall kit, it has VGs. The 182 and the 205 share the same wing and the same horizontal stub and elevator. The Cessna 182 I fly is 1973 P model. The elevator is different, but the wing is the same. Interestingly enough, both airplanes weigh the same. They weigh 1,750 pounds empty weight. Now we have the Cessna 182 coming for landing. Now the 205 coming for a landing. Both the Cessna 182 and the 205 has modifications. Here is the 182 Sportsman stall kit with the VGs. 205 has larger tires in the nose, 8x6. On the mains, both airplanes has 850s by 6. Nose tire on the 182 is 7x6. This is the two-blade empty propeller with the 182. Very lightweight and helps a lot with performance for takeoff, climb and landing. Also has an angle of attack indicator, which shows you how much lift you got with a visual cue. That way you can take the most performance out of your airplane. Here are the main tires, 850s by 6 on the Cessna 205. Both airplanes has more than half fuel tanks and about 80 pounds of cargo in the rear baggage. So you're not going to see super short takeoffs or landings. Now let's see some different angles of takeoffs and landings. Cessna 182 starts flying earlier, but I think it's because of the empty propeller and the sportsman's toolkit. You can see the techniques we are using. This is me in the Cessna 182. Now here is Brian in the 205. You can see we both share the same technique. We continue during the turn with power, so we are moving and avoid picking up rocks with the propeller, and then we take off as soon as we can and stay in ground effect for a bit. Sportsman stall and the empty propeller are really good for short field landings, because the empty propeller is also like an air brake. It's very wide, and once you pull the power, it goes like it stops in the air. The angle of attack indicator is also very helpful. You can be coming with the stall warning going off, but you know you have lift, so you can squeeze as much as you can from the performance of the airplane. From this point of view, you can see that Brian and myself, we use the same technique. What we do is we both come slow with some power. When we're getting close, we reduce all the power, and then just before touching down, we add some power for rounding up the landing. In my case, when I pull the power, the airplane sinks very quick because the empty propeller is like an air brake and it slows you way down. You can see the specs on both airplanes, and they're pretty similar. The 205 and the Cessna 182, they share the same wing. The flaps are also the same size, and they share the same horizontal stab. So as you can see, these two airplanes are really similar. I think the Cessna 182 landed shorter and took off shorter, but it is because of the propeller and the sportsman's toolkit. The rest is almost the same weight, almost the same horsepower, and both pilots we use the same techniques. The advantage of the 205 is that it can carry a lot more weight. It can take 6 passengers, where the Cessna 182 can only carry 4. The 205 was developed out of the 210, and then after that one it came the 206, which has a different horizontal elevator, different flaps, and carry a lot of weight. Hope you guys enjoy watching this comparison. If you want to support Backcountry 182 channel, the next section will show you how to become a patron. Thanks for watching, and hope you can join. To be a patron of Backcountry 182, go to the YouTube channel on the right hand side there is the link, and then it takes you to the Patron page. Here you can see all the tiers and what is all about the support for Backcountry 182 YouTube channel. Also, another way to access the Patreon link is in the description of the video I put in YouTube on Backcountry 182 channel. There is a link for Patreon, so just click on that and it will take you to the page. Thank you for watching, and it will be amazing if you guys are interested and give some support.
Hi, I'm Dana, Larry's wife, and today we're excited to announce the launching of Patron for our YouTube channel Backcountry 182, which give fans and friends the opportunity to support creators like Larry and myself by paying a monthly amount and receiving exclusive content. So with your support through Patreon, we will be able to make more and better content more often and new videos. And Larry can connect with you more personally to hear your questions and concerns and what would you like to see. The really cool thing of being a patron is that every dollar amount does help. So go ahead and check out the tiers. You can be a fan and look through our goals to see what we will be able to achieve together at every level of support. Come join us and be part of our adventure.